I actually don't start at ITV till October, so it's very fraudulent that I stand here as Director of Global Content, because I'm not. But I started my career, not yet, I started my career in the 80s. I worked at television. It was the era of big hair, big shoulder pads, and big media. It was a very, very, very long time ago, and I get blank stares from younger acquaintances when I tell them that back in those days I had a wonderful title. I was called a controller. Now, to a generation that spends all of its time online blogging, chatting, gaming, social networking, uploading content onto YouTube, photos onto Flickr, the idea of somebody controlling their media consumption, telling them what to watch, when to watch it, and to obediently follow that is absolutely and utterly alien. Another anecdote, I was on holiday a couple of weeks ago with my sister and her 3 young children, and her eldest son, who's 6, a little boy called Joe. We were staying on this cottage on the south coast of Cornwall, and there was an old-fashioned television called, so old-fashioned there was an antenna in it, indoor aerial. There was no cable, there was no satellite, and Joe was absolutely and utterly flummoxed that he couldn't find his favourite television channel, and he couldn't pause and rewind live television. So when the web is supposedly on the way up, well, it is on the way up, and TV on the way down, I'm not surprised that a younger generation can't fathom why anybody in their right mind would want to go and work for a company that not only predates broadband, but cable, satellite, the personal video recorder, the mobile phone, the VCR, and colour. But that's what I've done. Because the younger generation, as we know, when I say the younger generation, we probably in this room too, we want our content on tap, we want to be able to bend it, we want to be able to shape it, and we want to be able to share it with our friends. So, how can the likes of ITV, or Fox, or NBC, or CTV compete with that? Well, in a sense, of course, they simply can't. The broadcast model was never intended to be a wellspring of audience creativity. It's the one-to-many model rather than the other way round. But the reason I joined ITV and took on the role of Head of Global Content is because I am infinitely excited by the possibilities of content in all its forms, whether it's online, offline, and about the ability to take what we do onto all sorts of different platforms and make a direct connection with the audience and deepen that engagement. And that is something that we could never, ever, ever do, even a few years ago. And traditional content companies will not only survive, in my view, but thrive in the broadband age, but only if they can see it within themselves to think far more fluidly about the content they broadcast. We've got to overcome our longing to want to control every aspect of what viewers do, not least because viewers have already moved on. We've got to open up our content and let people use it, let them play with it, and that, in my view, is the way we're going to succeed in this world. To put it another way, a rather vulgar way, but I think it works, content companies will only have a rosy future in the broadband-enabled world if they learn to relax their sphincter muscles. Now,